Giles Anderson. It's great to catch you here in sunny Shoreditch. First, it's not that sunny.
Not sunny.
It's just not sunny,
Not
is
sunny.
it? In fact, it's quite nippy out here.
Yeah.
So, okay, you got the premiere coming up in
Yes.
5 days. It's on the 6th of August at the Prince Charles Cinema. Here's a question. Do you get nervous before you go and see yourself in a movie?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't? Yeah, absolutely. You start cacking yourself when you think, oh God, what's everyone going to think? What are you going to look like? It's not going to dribble out your nose at the wrong point. Are you going to say the right things? How are they going to edit it? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a really exciting time. That's why we do what we do, to have the moments when it's actually shown. That's the exciting part of being an actor. Someone actually gets to see your stuff and hopefully likes what you do. But oh God, it's a massive worry. I don't think there's one actor who doesn't shit themselves every single time somebody's going to be shown. Yeah.
Okay, so worse than that is the fact that you've also got Q&A afterwards.
I know.
And you've got about 120
Yeah.
members of the press there as well, going to be asking questions.
Yeah, they're going to be asking all sorts of horrible questions. I imagine some of my friends are also going to go, why are you in that? What are you doing? What's the state of you? How did they cast you and why are you wearing that shirt? Things like that, I imagine, will come from my friends, as well as the fact that I've got to answer serious questions from serious members of the press.
And also, obviously, you're in the title role, you're playing David O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But you also have a different challenge as an actor in this one, because everyone else in the film kind of has to pretend to be ordinary people who get sucked into weird events, whereas you start off from the first minute you arrive on scene in the middle of your own personal hell. Did that mean you had a very different mood from everyone else?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I came in 100 miles an hour that I was being tormented by something. Also, my girlfriend in the film had split up with me, so I came with this baggage, this absolute tormented soul where he thinks his girlfriend's cheated on him, she's left him, his heart is killing him, but at the same time something else is a bit strange and something else is following him. And he brings this whole thing to this house, this confined space. So yeah, absolutely. I think I came from a totally different place to the other 2 or 3 actors in this, where I came with this boof and they came, oh God, oh who's this? Whoa, well we've got to channel ourselves into his, what the hell is this? I mean, you imagine it yourself that your best friend comes to you and he goes, mate, my girlfriend split with me, not only that, something's following me. You go, whoa, you might need to see someone, how can I deal with this? And in fact, should you leave? And then as your best friend you kind of go, well maybe not, maybe you should stay and maybe I should help him, and then it becomes darker and more twisted and things start happening, and because of that your whole demeanour changes. But when someone is as possessed, if you like, someone is tormented as me, my character, then of course your friend is going to start really worrying and start really believing there might be something there.
On that point, did you have to do a lot of research around mental illness, depression,
Yeah.
the themes the movie touches on?
Yeah, absolutely. There was quite a lot of... We spoke to a psychiatrist, and we spoke to a couple of good people who told us how they felt, what kind of feelings that they went through during this whole time, and my character definitely does that. And what a psychiatrist who actually came to see a screening of the film said to one of the producers that that what we were doing was right, how you'd react. So for instance, when you get shocked by something, instead of actually freaking out straight away, a lot of people do nothing. So if you see someone falling from a building, you don't instantly freak out, you do something. So that was really interesting to hear that, because you sit and you think, oh God, it's just scream, there's something horrible happening. But it was really nice to do the opposite, to trust in what Andy Cole, the director, and Steve Iles wanted from me, and that we could connect on that level and get something across.
It was interesting because even though there's some excellent effects in there, it's not an effects-driven movie. It's very much a drama where it's about the actors developing the mood. So from an acting point of view, was this the kind of meaty Shakespeare kind of challenge you want to get your teeth into?
Yeah. Oh God, who doesn't want a real drama, thriller kind of role? It was difficult at times. I'd get back at silly o'clock in the morning when we're doing night shoots, and you'd come back to nothing. You'd come back to silence. Everyone was asleep, and you had your downtime was shaking, or your downtime was, being scared in your flat. I mean, there was moments when it became like that, because you're living through this weird world and this time warp of events, and you're trying to pretend they're real. So yeah, there was those moments. I think that comes across very strongly in the film as well. That because we were in this small confined place, we lived there, a lot. We were there a lot, so it became You know, if you found a dark corner, you sat in it for a bit. So then, when it came time for action, you were ready and you weren't scared.
So okay, so moving on. So you've had the hairy bit, you've had the scary bit. What are you doing now?
And what I'm doing now is I'm doing a 3D sci-fi film called Transmission, which has got Roger Christian directing that, which is really exciting because he's Oscar winning. And yeah, and then there's Tallulah Riley, Jason Fleming, and Willem Dafoe set to star. So if that goes ahead, then fantastic.
And are you a tortured soul in that, or is it a slightly more upbeat?
No, it's another kind of dark tale, end of the world tale. You know, it's sci-fi, so there are often bad things happen to the world, and this is exactly what happens. And it's really interesting, a really lovely script, and it's going to be great. So yeah, that's very good.
Fantastic, Giles. Listen, we'll look forward to seeing the film when it comes out on DVD on Monday, the 9th of August. And we'll be taking some more films and seeing more of you at the premiere at the Prince Charles.
Can't wait. Lovely to see you.
And it's nice to see you looking so much healthier than you did last time I saw you.
Yeah, that is good too for me.
All right, see you. Bye.